the casual boxing fan. What's good, man?
Man, what's good? Slim on the roast boxing in the building, man. Hell of a week, man.
Yo, that
Hell of
that
a
that.
fight week.
Yo, I'ma just say, man, while we warm the room up, man, and let people come into the chat, it's kind of like I'm gonna change my introduction, right? Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan, also known as the ghostwriter of boxing. So, like, bruh, I'm the straight ghostwriter of boxing. You heard it here first, bruh. I told y'all that man is a crash out. So we talking crash out Key. We named him here, bruh. That's a
Crash out
fact.
King,
You
man.
heard it here first. You seen it here first. Crash out Key, my nigga. Yo, Key came, like Key pulled up to the fight. And I'm gonna tell you, even though I said he crashed out Key and he proved it, I didn't know the levels of it, right? I didn't know the levels of that shit, right? Because I said he need to apologize, but that was me thinking like a grown man, right? Keyshawn Davis is a nigga. That's a nigga. Like I'm telling you, bruh, because
What?
they was on some straight nigga shit, right? Your brother took the L in the ring. You see the way they was mobbing up? Did you see the way them niggas gathered in the ring? Like they was looking for that nigga. Like they was in the ring looking for that nigga. And then they watched them leave the ring, right? And they tapped each other. All right, there you go, there you go. And they mobbed back to the locker room, bruh, and beat that nigga's ass. That's them Virginia niggas for you, man. Bruh. That's what Allen Iverson
Bruh.
went to jail on some shit like that, man. Allen Iverson got like that because they from the same area, bruh. Like white boy called them nigga, they hit that nigga in the head with a bowling ball, bruh.
Yo,
Like they
that's some WWE shit. Nigga, take your belt. You go in the locker room and go try to jump him and beat him up.
real talk, bruh. Straight out the WWE, man. But it's real life, cause that was some nigga shit. Straight, cause niggas do the WWE in real life, right? And that was DB3. Now I see what DB3 is about, my nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, I grew up with niggas like that. So everybody else gonna be mad at him. I ain't even mad at. I thought this shit was funny, unprofessional as hell, right? Immature, ignorant, all that shit. But that's niggas for you, bruh. That's
Yo,
another other word I could say.
yo, man, this got to be the worst week for DB3, man. The worst week, man. The star of the show, 4 pounds heavy. He knew he wasn't gonna come in at the weight, man. He knew that. Your team knew it. Man, you're disappointed the city with this move now, but that's okay
Nah, nah, nah,
because
nah, 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 nah. Don't be running up talking about you disappointed the city, then saying it's okay. You
no,
yo,
no, 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 no.
you
You
either
ain't let me
rolling
finish
with
my
him or
no, no,
you
no.
not.
You ain't let me finish my take when I
Oh,
say that's
go
okay.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
When I
I'm just
say that's
saying.
what I meant by it, that's okay because you had the young Abdullah Mason that you tried to press up on, right? And God favored him, man. God gave him favor.
God did.
Gave
God
him the
did.
main event. Gave him the main event, man. He had the composure. Man, he thanked the people of Norfolk, man. He said, man, I thank y'all, man. I want to invite y'all to Cleveland when I had my home opener in Cleveland because, that's where I'm from, Cleveland, but y'all showed me so much love down here, even though Keyshawn was on that bullshit.
Yo, salute the boxing with 2-4, man. And yo, congratulations to Abdullah Mason. Showed up and showed out, man. Took the main event in Key's hometown, right? And gave the crowd at least a knockout, a stoppage, a beatdown. Gave the crowd a beatdown, man. Congratulations to Abdullah Mason, man. Salute to that young
Congratulations.
man. For
We
real.
got to talk about the mayhem because not only did they go after Albright, they went after Albright's brother, it looked like.
No, they mobbed up on the ops, bruh. Like they knew they was about to act up. And they didn't give a fuck. Those is niggas, bro. They didn't give a fuck about Bob Aaron being there. They didn't give a fuck about like ESPN being there. Like that was some straight nigga shit, bro. That's the
See,
Virginia niggas, bro. And they act that same way in jail. The Virginia niggas act just like that in jail. They act the same way in jail as they do in the streets, man. It's the same. They act the same in the house. They be
you know
acting like
what
that
it
in front of their
is?
mama, in front of everybody. Yo, that's how they get down.
Hey, Slim, you know what it is?
What's
It's the
up?
it's the everybody get trophy era, right? He mad, man, because you know, and normally at the fights, you know, everybody get a belt, right?
Nah, nigga.
And
Nah,
the
nigga.
amateur
Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Fuck that.
nigga got
Fuck that.
mad. He
No,
ain't
nigga,
get
that's
that belt.
crash out key, man. That's
Man, go
crash
jump
out
up and
key.
take your belt. Go take that belt behind the scenes.
Nah. Fuck that. That's crash out key, man.
But
And
check
so,
this out. Nah,
nah, man.
you know
Fuck
what's
that.
funny
Fuck
though?
that.
I respect Albright, right? I respect Albright, young, because all he said was, "Look, I fought Keyshawn a year ago. I just beat your brother. Y'all gonna jump me, right? I ain't pressing no charges on you, nigga. I need that get back in blood. I need to fight you in the ring, man. I need to see you in the ring at
Because
140.
because Albright is a real one, right? He ain't gonna call the police, but I bet you he would sue if they don't give him that fight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that got to
saying?
be
So,
that. It
look,
got to
I'm
be
gonna at
that.
least get a bag out of it. I ain't gonna get you locked up, right? But you're gonna give me some money. Like, and I wouldn't be mad at that shit. I respect Albright for not calling the police on that shit. Cause we all know that's the Commonwealth. That could go real like bad. It can go all the way left real fast in the Commonwealth, right? I mean, like, you talking if they wanted to in the Commonwealth, they could really hinder the career of Keyshawn Davis on that nigga shit. But that's crash out. Crash outs don't care about that shit, man. And I see now. That's why, like I told you, that's why Shakur is afraid to fight that man. And I believe he fuck with Shakur so much, he's afraid to fight Shakur because he doesn't want to crash out on Shakur, man. Like, it it can go all bad real quick, man.
This is all bad. Period, in my opinion, man. You're losing out on money. You're disappointed in your city, man. It's just all bad, man. Your
Hold
brother
on.
lose.
Time out, bro. Who I got behind me right here, man? Who that is, man? Who that is? What do you mean? Try to tell that man crashing out is all bad. This could work out perfectly fine for Key, man. This could work out perfectly fine for Crash Out Key, my nigga.
Oh,
Yeah. Yo, boxing with 2-4. We know Kelvin ain't got no crack. Yo, bruh. All right, so this is why I respect Keyshawn Davis, right? Because he's bringing up a topic, right? That a lot of black people in our community we don't talk about, which is mental health. And when I heard the level of what he was dealing with, I know niggas like that. I know girls like that. They don't feel nothing, right? And they cut themselves because they just want to feel something. So since I understand what that is, because I personally know people like that, I'll never joan on his mental illness because I respect him for talking about it, right? But what I do know is motherfuckers like that are dangerous, right? You're like for real. And if
zero
they
to a
got
hundred, 0 to 100, real
yeah,
quick, man.
they're very dangerous. And you talking about Crash Out Key, a nigga with assassin skills in the boxing ring, right? Who loves to mix it up, right? So like I say, I understand why Shakur Stevenson, because Shakur is a smart nigga, right? He analyzes motherfuckers. And he analyzed Crash Out Key. And it's like, this little nigga right here is gonna be a problem. I mean, like a real problem, right? We ain't never gonna fight, bruh. We never gonna fight. I'm on your good side. We gonna keep it like that.
I'm disappointed in his team, man. His team let him down, man.
Yo, salute to Lord Quincy, man. Fuck you, mean his team let him down. How you gonna get? I see, like that's what I mean, right? See, niggas don't
That's
understand what
why
I
you
say.
gotta surround yourself with people, man, that ain't gonna be yes men, man, and always agree to everything, man. Cause you dropped the bag and fucked up the bag for everybody, man. You talking about taking care of your community and your peoples and shit, but you dropped the bag.
See, you kind of holding him to a standard of a guy who don't got a crash out mentality, right? And we're talking about mental health in the black community, right? The same thing. That's why I put my boy here, man. He's going through the same. And know how we said Tank got that Mike Tyson in him? Key got some of that Tyson in him too. Like for real. That was some Mike Tyson type shit they did tonight, man. Keyshawn would bite a nigga's ear off. Like, no bullshit. Keyshawn would bite a nigga's ear off in the boxing ring, bro.
Man, I understand, man, but man, when you got that much money on the line, man, think before you act, man. Think before you act.
You talking about a dude who admits to having, like, you know what I'm saying, issues. He got issues, right? And see, a lot of kids from the hood in the black and brown communities got these issues and they're never dealt with, right? That's why you see a lot of this shit on World Star, right? A lot of them niggas you see on World Star have mental health issues, bruh. They like real talk. And you don't even realize that shit till you get older and mature. And like, wow, it was kind of like an insane asylum in some of these public schools. Because you got a lot of kids here with a lot of mental issues who are not getting the proper help because they ain't in the school district that got the money to help them. In facts, man. And their only thing, right? They just want to lock all them up, lock all these youngins up, right? And won't deal with their mental issues. Nigga, we'll deal with your mental issues with a prison psychiatrist, nigga. How about that? Right? They ain't gonna get them before that point. They'll deal with them once they get them locked down. You know? And so for me, Keyshawn is a champion for young niggas like that I knew growing up. That I know growing up, right? So the thing is, that's why I ain't mad at him. Cause I pretty much understand this nigga, man. Once I saw them mob up and jump niggas in the locker room, like it's the WWE, I was like, oh, I know these niggas. I know these niggas, man.
Again,
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
real.
mad. I'm not mad at Keyshawn. I'm disappointed in Keyshawn. I'm mad at the people around him who are older and wiser, man. That should have had Youngin back and should have told him, man. Look, man, what are you doing?
Yo, salute the
Again,
Mexican boxer.
I go to the fact that I'm quite sure Bo Mac knew that he was nowhere near the weight, man. They had to know as a team, man. You always checking your weight constantly.
Hey. So the thing is, man, like I don't think you hearing me, right? Just like I told you yesterday when you said his family to talk to him, right? So now we see what happens when look the niggas that jumped 5 niggas in the locker room, or 2 niggas in the locker room, the niggas that jumped the dude in front of a little baby, right? Those are the niggas he confides in. So when I told you, you ain't in their family, bruh. You don't know even how them conversations swing for real, right? Now we saw tonight how those conversations swing. You know what I'm saying? So you acting like you talking about a person who's sane, right? Who's going to do the most logical thing. Nah, they went straight to the nigga shit. They went straight to the nigga shit. Yo, you don't know, man. Like, there is no talking to niggas like that. There is no saving niggas. Niggas like that get saved in jail or in church.
So you mean to tell me not even a Terrence Crawford, who was there, couldn't talk to him?
Talk to him about what?
Nigga, you fucking up. What are you doing?
Talk to a young Mike Tyson about what? And I don't mean like as far as Mike's skills and all. I mean as far as the mental instability.
As someone who's like an older brother, like a Terrence Crawford, or someone like a Bomac, who he said is like a young grandfather, you mean to tell me they couldn't get to him
Man,
and
I feel we.
and stop this bullshit of him embarrassing himself like this,
No, yo,
and the
bro.
brand that
We
he
grew up the
built,
same way. We grew up the
and the
same way,
brand
right?
that he
But
built?
time out, my nigga. So we grew up the same way, right? But I think like you ain't seeing shit like where I see. Because like I said, I led the show off with saying I know niggas like this, right? Right. So let's go back, right? Let's go back to childhood, right? Watching some grown men argue over a can of beer, right? And then like
You gonna bring up that
you
joint when
yo,
dude got hit in the
do you remember?
he
No,
got hit in the face with the grill,
the
busted
white
his
meat.
face wide open.
You understand what splitting a nigga head open to the white meat really means when you see that shit as a kid, right? Over a can of beer, right? Now, who's gonna talk to these niggas, right? Logically, and reason with niggas like that. There is no logic with these niggas, man. Like you cannot talk to this nigga. He gonna do what he gonna do. You just gotta hope he not gonna crash out at this particular moment in time. You gotta be ready if he do.
Yeah, he's gonna kill that dude for that bill, man.
Bruh, you gotta be ready for niggas like that. You can't relax.
Yeah, you're right, man. Cause
Come on, man. You can't lie. You can't talk logic with niggas like that.
Yeah, cause logically that you like nigga really just bust me over the head in the face to the white meat over a beer.
And so you still talking. See why I had to take you back to get you to understand my point. Like, right, I had to bring back a traumatic childhood memory, right? So you can understand what I'm talking about, right? That's who this nigga is, bruh. He showed everybody. I don't give a fuck who in here. You do
You
me.
might be right, man. Yeah. Damn. You're right. Because once a nigga get to that point, you can't say shit to him.
You can't talk to niggas like that, bruh. They gonna
Matter
do
of
what
fact,
they gonna do.
you just get out the way. Get out the way.
Or get ready, like, yo, you coming up here, it's gonna be whatever. Like, it's
Hey,
either
look, man, I don't fucking feel like dealing with this bullshit today.
don't, yo,
I'm
you
gonna
can't,
shake your ass. I ain't fighting. I'm gonna shake you. I ain't got time today, man. I ain't got time.
yo, if Nashir was from DC and like grew up in the real DC and he know Virginia niggas, he would have already been on guard in that locker room. He would have looked at them niggas in the ring and saw how they was looking at him. Right? Oh, these niggas on some bullshit. Right? You would have sensed that shit coming.
He
It's like a
probably
sixth
did. He
sense.
probably did.
You can
He probably
sense
did.
niggatry, right? I can sense niggatry, bro. I got a spidey sense for niggatry, right? That's for real, bro. You can sense shit like that, bro.
Oh shit. Melcar X in the building, man. What's good, big dog? Said, what up, OGs? Just killed 8 hours watching boxing and MMA. What we talking about? DB3 madness? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I like that shit. I like the hype shit. It makes me want to see Keyshawn's next fight even more. Yo, salute to Ryan Anthony. Salute to Melcar X, man. So Ryan Anthony saying Bill Haney wants money back off YouTube. He wants money back off his YouTube live. I don't get it. What he's suing? Like, I don't get it, man. You lost.
I don't know all that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But still, though, man, like, so is it over for Keyshawn, right? I'm staying on Keyshawn, bro. I want to talk about Keyshawn Davis.
Hey,
I
man.
don't care what nobody else want to talk about,
Hey,
right?
the next
Yeah,
fight
for real.
got to be Keyshawn and Albright, man. He got to run it back with the dude. Albright about to fight Key again, man.
He want to pay there. He want to get paid.
I wouldn't you?
He should have sensed that shit coming. He should have
Man,
sensed it. You in these niggas' hometown, you just beat one of their ass, and you fought them dirty, right? But as professionals and as grown men, you don't expect to get jumped in the locker room for doing your job, right? But at the same time, as a real one, you can see when some foolishness is about to go down.
yeah, that's why Peoples was there and stopped that joint. They the way you saw the interview I sent you, right? Where he said his trainer or somebody got Keyshawn off of him.
Yo, and yo, who was that? Whose little kid was that? Because they jumped somebody in front of a little kid, like a baby, like a toddler.
That was Key's son.
All right, teaching them early. Teaching them early. That's right, son. This is what we do to niggas that disrespect the fam. I don't give a fuck who out here, who go to jail. Fuck that. That's some Virginia niggas, bro. Yo, for real, bro. Virginia niggas is
Hey
wild, bro.
man, you ain't lying on that, man. I in my younger days,
The
man.
VA niggas is wild, bro.
Yeah, they wild, man. I had a bad incident. I had an incident with them VA niggas down Richmond.
Yeah, they caught you slipping by yourself, right?
Yeah, well, man. I was with wifey, man. You know how you get that spider sense? It's time to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And this got hectic. You ought to know, man, when you somewhere called the bottom anyway, man. So it
So,
is what it is.
but yo, tell me what you think the future is. Top Rank gonna still fuck with him?
Oh boy. Yeah, they gonna get him at a discount now. He discounted. He ain't got no belt or nothing right now. Shit, you got him at a discount.
How you got him at a discount? That nigga worth money.
How?
This shit he's worth more money now.
How? He
This
ain't got no
nigga,
belt.
this is the celebrity deathmatch era of boxing, nigga.
Bob don't pay nobody.
This is the celebrity deathmatch era of boxing. That
Well,
does nothing but hype
he's
his
with
name
top
up.
rank. He's with top rank.
He don't gotta be with Top Rank.
But right now, he's with Top Rank.
Yo, Dory say Turkey will pick him up. Max Mills say, nah, they lost money.
Definitely lost money.
Yo, salute to Larry Benson. He said, yo, he mad because his oldest brother got beat up. He said the Davis brothers is soft as fuck. Hey, yo, Larry Benson, them Virginia niggas will jump you, man. They do shit like that. Like that's how they were raised, man.
Hey man,
Them
that's
got
how they roll, Slim.
that's
That's
how
how
them
they
niggas,
roll, man.
real
I,
talk.
I
And they don't give a fuck who around either. That's just how they get down, bro.
yeah, I know firsthand.
Yeah, so that and he showed me that. That nigga showed me. I'm telling you, once I saw them niggas all in the ring plotting, I was like, oh, it ain't nothing good about to happen from this. There's nothing good about to happen from this, bro.
Yeah, Larry Benson, they reported 2,000 wanted refunds. 2,000. It looked empty. If you looked on TV, did you see how empty it looked? Even in the front rows and stuff. I mean, in the front sections of the Scope Arena.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody coming to see no motherfucking Kelvin Davis, nigga. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Kelvin. The fuck out of here, man. Yo, Abdullah Mason, he ain't from here, man. That nigga can't even beat Keyshawn. Where the fuck Keyshawn at? In the crowd jumping niggas.
yeah, that's a goddamn shame after the fight, man. That joint was empty as hell for Abdullah Mason, man. I was like, damn, Slim.
Yo, Larry Benson said, yo, they wouldn't have made it out my locker room. Well, you in their hometown, though. You in their hometown.
Yeah, man. That joint was probably ugly too, man.
Yeah, you at a disadvantage because they probably had niggas blocking the door.
Cause remember his brother, the dude brother got it too.
I guarantee you, it wasn't just them in that locker room, right? I'm guaranteed, like, I don't know. I ain't see the whole footage, but I would guess that they went in there with a few niggas and kept a few niggas outside.
You talking about Keyshawn?
Keep DB3, nigga. I'm talking about DB3.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Oh shit. I couldn't wait. Yo, you know how these white people be talking, right? That should be funny to hear white people talk about it. DB3. What is that? A gang? You know
Then they got to see, like you said, then like you said, they got to see that nigga shit on TV on ESPN. Like then you see Keyshawn grabbing up the little kid. Shit. I'm
oh,
like, oh my god.
that's a bad look for boxing. I ain't gonna lie, right? That's a
Yes,
bad look
man.
for boxing. Like if you trying to get boxing over into like, you know what I'm saying, back into the homes of middle Americans and Bible Belt people, right? And get some more casuals. That, actually, young niggas will watch some shit like that. Young niggas will fuck with Keyshawn now more than they did before just because of some shit like that. But
Well,
it's the older people who won't.
that's a last. They say last run on ESPN anyway.
Boom. Yo, salute to Shamar Rashawn, man.
Salute.
He said, yo, yeah, these dudes is fools, man. Yo, they ain't that, yo, it's just niggas being niggas, bruh. It's just what it is. Like people was mad at Chris Wright said, you got black people and you got niggas, right? So, I mean, that's a fact. It is what it is. But I love all black people, including niggas. So I ain't really mad at him because I understand that Youngin got a mental thing, an issue that he was willing to talk about openly, and I respect him for that. And I think that more people in our community need to do that and actually deal with the issues they got. Cause I seen what he said about the type of issue he had, and I know people with that, right? And I know what they're capable of. And they don't love themselves, bro. And the people that they love, it's like they go overboard with it. What you mean? What them motherfuckers say? You know what I'm saying? If it's a girl they love, what do you do? I ain't looking at you like that. You know,
I mean, we knew people. We knew people like that.
yeah, I'm saying we grow people like that. So I'm just saying. So I'm not mad at him, right? Because I understand what he got in the environment he come from. So, but I think you're gonna have to grow up out of that. And if you lose the bag, you can only blame yourself, right? But I'm still gonna support the youngin. Like, cause he done gave me tons of content. So he threw me an oop. He threw me. When I find that footage, I'm gonna cut some wild Keyshawn vids, bro. Because
Man,
DB3 Crash Out Key is who I'm calling him from this point on.
I doubt if they got the footage from the locker room because those were two separate incidents. Locker room and the joint out in the hallway with the other with Albright's brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and yo, Larry Benson, that's right. Uh, Teofimo Lopez, senior, found out the hard way. Crash Out Key don't play that shit. Teofimo afraid of that nigga. Because people don't remember, right? Remember what I told you how he approached Abdullah Mason? So when a motherfucker like that is next to you, right? They don't gotta be wilding out. You feel the energy, right? He was the he chumped T.O. before Terrence Crawford did. But he did it like a gentleman, right? So that's why I didn't know the levels of niggatry he could
Hold
go
up.
to. And I didn't know his ailment at the time, right? But I remember that when he subtly checked T.O., he said, man, I didn't like that shit. And
You
he
know, he
made
been
T.O. say,
doing
I'm
a lot of
sorry.
checking. You right. Remember I said I thought it was the Andre Ward interview, but it was actually Cigar Talk interview where he talked about where he pretty much bitch Richardson Henderson, man. Remember I was talking about the story the other day? I thought it was Andre Ward, but I shared that video. It actually came from Cigar Talk. He talked about that joint. Talking about Richardson Henderson don't want no smoke with him either, man. Pretty much crashed out on him, man.
Hey, let me find out Crash Out Key is the old dog of boxing, man. Let me find out Crash Out Key, the old dog of boxing. The fuck is up with this nigga, man? I want to see this nigga fight even
Hey
more
man,
now.
hey man,
Go to
that
140, nigga.
now it make a whole lot of sense that him and Shakur are best friends, nigga. He like, man, fuck that, man. I need that nigga close to me.
Yeah, I already peeped that Shakur was afraid of that nigga. I peeped that a while ago. Let me find
Nah,
out
nah,
this
man.
nigga's like the old
He
dog of
ain't scared,
boxing.
man. That's his tight dog, man. That's his dog, man.
He ain't
He
running
ain't
up on
scared of him, man. He
he
just
ain't
like,
running up on
man.
Twan like that though. I bet
Huh?
you he won't run up. I bet you they wouldn't run up on the Russells like that
Oh
though.
no, you don't do that,
I
Slim.
bet you they wouldn't run up on
Do
the
not
Russells
run
like
up
that.
on. Nah, man, don't do that.
I bet you they wouldn't run up on the Russells like that.
Nah, yo, you mad at that?
Nah, I bet you. Because I want to see him fight Twan. Y'all brought that up, and now for some reason my brain wants to see that fight. I want to see them niggas fight bad as shit, bruh.
Oh shit, man, the Russells against the Davis boy.
I just want to see Twan fight Crash Out Key, man.
Oh man, I told you I got Twan in that joint.
I think Key got too much skill for him.
Larry Bishop said Shakur don't want to get
No, he'll knock on Shakur's door. He'll pull up at Shakur's house. That nigga, yo, ding dong, yo, Shakur, tell his mama, yo,
Hey,
tell him I ain't here. Yo.
how many times you think Shakur stopped him from crashing out when they went out, man? Like, man, you got to calm down. You got to calm down.
Yo, he showed me who he is tonight, bruh. I mean, I'm piecing it together, but I really didn't get the full picture till he told me what his mental issue was. Not me, but he told us what his mental issue was. I was like, oh, that's what it is, right? And then I saw him tonight with his brothers. I said, oh, I know this nigga. I don't gotta know this nigga to know this nigga. I know niggas just like that.
Like you said, I knew girls like that.
I knew girls like that. Yeah, fact, fact.
They'll crash out on you, and no problem.
But they crash out on themselves first. It's just whoever's around them gonna catch the collateral.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I knew family like that.
And see, with niggas like that, you see how he was with his brothers? Who they love is who they love. And they'll throw it all away for whoever they love. That's why I respect niggas like that. They will throw their whole life away for somebody they love, bro.
Okay, now it make a lot of sense, right? Because I was thinking that. Okay, now I am getting this right with the Andre Ward interview when he asked him about Coach K, right? Karoma, right? And he was like, "Why you think they leave K Karoma, right?" Well, for him, he was like, he don't know, but for him, he said, "We a package." Him and his brothers and K Karoma probably ain't want to deal with all that.
Deal with all that nigga shit.
Yeah,
You got them Virginia niggas up in there doing nigga shit. All up in your gym, right? but one of them is a bad motherfucker, right? The ringleader a bad motherfucker. So yeah, so Bo Mac like, yeah, I can control y'all niggas. Y'all ain't gonna be up in here acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? Bo Mac ain't worried about no niggas like that. But what are you saying? But that's real though, right? You see what you getting with. They a package, and you see how they act. Yo, so that's all I'm saying. They could have fucked the bag up in the way Bob wanted them to get the bag. But in the long run, I think this is gonna work out for Crash Out Key, bro. Because fortunately for him, he's a fighter. So all we want to do is see him beat niggas up.
What
Just
does this
like
do?
my guy right here.
What
Right?
does this do for his brother, the man that took the L? Remember we talk about once you take an L, man, it's just hard to climb back up.
Larry Benson said, yo, Keyshawn the type you got to swing on him as soon as he crash out. You can't take no
Larry,
chances.
Larry, you right. Remember yesterday I said, man, I would have faked it till I made it.
You
I
can't
would have
take no
touched out
chances.
everything, man. I would have kept it, man. I would have just fake it till you make it, man.
But you don't get it though, right? You got to be ready with a nigga like that because you can't fake it. Because what they're coming with is that real energy, and they're crashing out. So you got to be ready. There's no faking it. You gonna be ready, or you got to leave.
Man, you know security right there. Shit, they gonna come up on that stage.
How'd that work out for my man Nashir?
Because they knew they went behind the scenes and got his ass,
It
man.
was
They
security
did it the
back
old
there.
fashioned way. They
It was
without the
security
cameras,
back
none of
there.
that shit. They went behind the scenes and jumped him.
It was
Allegedly.
security back
Allegedly.
there. Of course, the security back there with the fighters, but you in their hometown. You at a disadvantage.
Yeah, they already know they scope arena. They know that, man. They peoples from there, man. Man, that was all bad for Albright, man. Then he got the knot on his forehead.
Yeah,
What you
it's
think he got?
crazy. Crazy
Keith
work,
stole him?
man.
You think Keith stole him? Like, bow! He had that big old knot on his head, man.
Crazy work, man. But I always thought the jumping niggas was some bitch ass shit. I was never cool with that shit. Even as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been jumped, right? And then when my homies would jump niggas, I wouldn't participate. Unless it was like more than one and we all had to fight. But I wasn't cool with jumping niggas.
Yeah, I've been jumped. I told you that story. That's why I know the story of Richmond. I know how Albright feel. Albright feel.
Shit, I've been jumped. I had to fight two niggas by myself, and the niggas who was with me wouldn't fight. They was scared. And I had to fight two niggas by myself. Matter of fact, one of them ran and got your moms to come. It was hilarious. Yo, get off him. Get off him. It take two to fight one. But yo, I ain't dropped. My shirt was ripped. But yo, I felt great.
Was she cussing their ass out?
Hell yeah. I felt a strong adrenaline rush, man. It was a high. It was a high. Yeah, them
Hey
niggas never
man,
flexed on me
remember
again
that?
after that.
Remember that? Man, they don't understand what it's like in DC, man. Remember the time, Southwest? Mama said you got to fight. You got to fight.
Oh yeah. I had to go off the porch and fight some nigga. Yeah, that was crazy. But I was walking into the fire with that man, cause like that I was from Uptown. That was in Southwest.
Hey man, we still hey. We got to do.
That was it. But see, that's what it was like being a kid, right? You always gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, that's the stuff that grows you into a man. At least back in the day. I feel these youngers are soft now. But I mean, like, but some of them, man.
That's my whole point. That was my point, man. He couldn't take the loss, man. He had to go get his brother and jump on Albright, man. Give me the belt, cause he ain't get a participation belt. That's my point. Cause I be like, what? What is the participation belt? Nigga, you lost. I don't understand that.
Yo,
But you get
Dory,
that in the ambushes, man.
let me answer Dory. Dory said, but where was security? Bruh, that's their hometown. That's their hometown.
What you think security did?
Who you think hired security? That's what I'm telling you. This is their hometown. This is their event. Real talk. Like, yo, that's the boss coming through. Y'all niggas get out the way. Right? Go in there. Make sure nobody come in here. No cameras. No cameras. Yo, what was all that shit you was doing in the ring, nigga? That's how it went down, bruh. I ain't had to be there to know that shit.
Cause remember we was talking the whole fight, right? He was like, damn, he fighting dirty as hell, man. Elbow.
did. He was embarrassing them, man. He was embarrassing them, and then tried to showboat at the end with the little with the twirl and shit. So yeah, so they knew they was going to jump him after that.
Yeah, yeah. Max Millie said, "Dude, fight game ain't there like his other brothers. They knew he was softest. That's why he did that. He never worked on Albright's eye when it got cut. Did y'all ever see him even attempt to try to punch at that eye? I was like, damn, Slim. I was like, what he doing?
That was the lack of experience. That was a lack of experience. Albright was a better fighter.
No, he got that cut. That wasn't even from a punch. That was actually from Albright going in there with his own damn head.
Yeah, but you know, Albright was the better fighter. The better man won, right?
Yeah, that awkward style, that was real awkward, man.
The better man won, right? And then the bitch nigga went and got his brothers and came and jumped him. I don't give a fuck.
Man, he just beat my ass.
I'm gonna call
It was
that
a
was some bitch
one-on-one.
ass
It was
shit.
a one-on-one.
I'm gonna keep it real. That was some bitch ass shit. That was some bitch ass shit, bro. Jumping that man in the locker room with some bitch ass shit.
I'm gonna go get my brother.
Nigga went and got his brothers. Wow. You lost a boxing match and went and got your brothers to go jump a nigga.
And then you went after the other brother who didn't even have no fight. Not even a fighter. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then went to go fight his brother. Oh wow, that's crazy. And then bring your son, not even 2 years old. Let him watch this shit. You tell me that's some powerful niggatry right there, bro. That is some powerful niggatry. Yo.
My bad.
Yo, Shamar said he went after his baby mama too. Yeah, we got some girls for your baby mama.
Hey.
Niggas like shit, bro. Niggas. Hey, you gotta love niggas, man.
Hey, imagine that, right? Imagine after that. You ready to go to after party?
They partying right now. That's the reason they did it. That's the reason they did it, because they still wanted to go to the party, right? They didn't want to hear niggas talking shit about that fight. That's
why they nodded him up, man. They nodded Albright up, man.
And for real, with nigga shit, it be that simple. How we gonna go to the club and he just lost the fight? We gotta go beat this nigga's ass, right? How we gonna go to the club, right? And get some quality pussy, right? And you just got your ass beat. We gotta go beat this nigga's ass, right? Cause y'all the boxing brothers, but it's niggas who out there balling harder than you, right? Right? In the club, they gonna be joning. Put your ass up in them up. You got it. With nigga shit, it really be that simple, bruh. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. It's they jumped that nigga because they had to go to the club after this.
It was that simple, yeah.
It's really that simple, bro.
It was that simple.
And they ain't trying to hear niggas talking shit and joning. They trying to have a good time. And they will risk going to jail. They will fuck the whole bag up over their reputation, right? They will throw it all away, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta love niggas, YG. You gotta love niggas, man.
Damn, yeah.
You don't get this type of shit without niggas.
I missed out on all this not going, man.
Yeah, real talk, Max. Max said, yeah, they needed that feel good for the club. Hell yeah. And they about to go pop some bottles.
Man, they about to pay that little scrap, ain't no problem. They about to turn up over that. We don't want no problems. Roof.
We ain't win the boxing match, but we gonna win the fight, goddamn.
Damn, yeah. Who you think gave Albright that knot on his head, man?
It don't matter, man. That was some powerful, man, niggatry, man. Yo, bro. Embarrassing. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing, my nigga.
Yo, man, I respect Albright, right, man? Salute to Albright, man. He was like, man, look, man, hey, Kid got to see that in the ring. That's all he said. We got to see each other in the ring.
Nah, man. But I
Whoa.
respect Albright for that. Because
Uh,
he could have got them niggas locked up.
I thought they was,
Now,
man.
if it was anybody else, they would have did it. But I struck like Albright, my nigga, man. He all right. Albright, you all right with me, my nigga. For real,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
You all
hey,
right
hey.
with me,
Oh,
bro.
okay. Hey, I was wondering this, right? Hey, Larry Benson said bro had that knot after the victory, right? But he had did an interview with the dude from ESPN, and they asked him that question, right? They said, "Did you get that knot from Keyshawn and his brothers?" He kind of hesitated. And he said, "Yeah, they had jumped him." But I was wondering, was it after the fight too? You know, and then it just start swelling. You know how over time it can just start swelling if you don't keep the ice on it. So I was wondering that.
Nah, he got jumped, bro. He got jumped and they did that shit. Yo, salute to H Money Mob, man. Because
Nah, man,
Keyshawn got
don't ever go. If I
exposed.
don't ever went to court, yo, if I'm kidding them. I'm like, man, nah, that shit happened after the fight, man. That didn't happen after in the locker room. That ain't happening in the locker room.
Nigga, they left the locker room and went after his brother and baby mama. And that's on tape. And they put that on ESPN. They ain't worried about none of that court shit, nigga. Niggas like that go to jail. That's what they do. And they go to jail and they act the same way. And they come home and they the same way. They don't change, bruh. Only thing that changed them niggas is old age, right? Old age or death. They ain't afraid of cops. They ain't afraid of jail. They ain't afraid of fucking the bag up. They will go back to the hood and just be all good and fine and happy, bragging. Because that's what niggas do. That's what niggas do, bruh. And like, for real.
Jamal was like, man, you know he did that shit.
Hell yeah, Key did that shit.
Man, nah, that was the fight, man. That happened in the fight.
Crash out Key, nigga. Yo, H Money calling Keyshawn a buster for that shit, man. H Money, that was some bitch ass shit. I agree. I said it was some
Man,
bitch ass shit. But yo, H
that
Money,
was.
H Money, where you from, my nigga? Are you familiar with Virginia niggas? Especially from that Seven Cities area?
Hey, nigga,
That's
I
them
know.
niggas, man. That's how them niggas are, man.
I know. You ain't got to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Man, wifey from Richmond.
Yo, Melcar X say DB3 the type of niggas you see on the Boondocks. Yo, the Boondocks is the Boondocks gives you like the good and bad of Black American culture. It's one of the most brilliant cartoons ever. And yes, Melcar, you're right. Because the Boondocks covers the black community very well. Very well. It's the best cartoon ever, in my opinion. And as far as like just giving like, what do you call that, man? Social commentary.
I got a question, right?
What's up?
You know, with mental health and everything, and we know cannabis now is okay in America, right? You know, he used to be on that cannabis, right?
Yada
Now
yada.
he's no longer on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his temperament can go from 0 to 100 real quick. Cause remember, Andre Ward did ask him about that, and he said, "Yeah, you know, them urges will still be there, man. So at times, man, you know, he probably needs something to calm down, man, cause he going from 0 to he crashing out way too much. He fucking the bag up really bad right now."
And the thing too, like Mike Tyson can attest to this, right? The pharmaceuticals they give you for that will take your edge away as a fighter, right? So weed might be the answer. You're right. Because the pills they give you to sustain any type of brain chemistry can totally castrate you as a fighter. It'll
So
take away your edge. It'll take away your killer instinct. That's the reason Mike Tyson was a little bitch when he fought Lennox Lewis. Because remember, this was after he bit Holyfield's ear off and they kicked him out of boxing. And they said the only way he coming back, it was in Memphis. Only way we bringing you back, right? If you on your meds. He was on his meds. He was a passive little bitch, right? Was even wiping the sweat off Lennox Lewis' face after he got knocked out. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it might be best for Crash Out Key to stay Crash Out Key and smoke his spliff. And boxing got to get with the times, man. Cannabis cures cancer. Cannabis is not a drug, although it's medicinal. It's a medicinal herb, man.
Yeah, so I just don't know, man. I'm just thinking about how he crashed out, man. Like you didn't think. That's I go back to, man. You didn't think about your actions, man, and the consequences of your actions, man. That happened, man. This is all bad, man. All bad.
Yo, but for Abdullah
He
Mason,
still
though,
got
right?
a black tie. Think about this. He still got a black tie event tomorrow.
He gonna pull up. And if anybody talks shit, they gonna get slapped. Yo, he's still pulling up.
Yo, man, hold up, man. Why you gonna say the man gonna slap somebody on a Sunday, man?
I mean, yo, for real talk, if they coming up talking shit,
Damn, man.
yo, I got a whole new, like, I fuck with Keyshawn Davis. Like I already fucked with him, right? This don't make me even fuck with him even more. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like to kick back and watch a car crash. You know what I'm saying? I like to kick back and just watch nigga shit. It's entertaining to me, man. Especially when this nigga can back it up. He can back all that shit up. So he's an entertaining fighter for me. I just want entertainment. Casual boxing talk, man.
I don't like it.
Casual boxing talk, man.
Man, I don't
I'm
like
good
it,
with
man.
all.
I don't like it. I don't like it, man.
Shamar. Abdullah did look amazing, man.
Yeah,
Abdullah
man.
looked amazing.
Shout out to the man. 21 years old, becoming that main event after the weekend of all the debacle and mess, man, and go out there and do what you did. Salute, young man. Salute to the young man.
Now, yo, let me ask you. Let's say right now, Abdullah got the light on him, right? If you was going to put him in big fights, who you matching him against
I'm gonna
after
continue
tonight?
to. I'm gonna. I'm gonna continue to build him.
So you're not gonna push him out there and like mention niggas like Shakur Stevenson and Javante Tank Davis and none of that.
No, no, no,
You know
no.
he could get the tank fight, right? You know he could get the tank fight, right?
Why you say that?
Tank a fighter. Tank a fighter. Tank a fighter. He's the perfect meal for Tank right now, bro.
Nah, I continue to grow him and just grow him slow, and
All
let
right,
him
yo.
grow with let him grow with Turkey also.
What about what Shamar saying? Matula,
Nah,
Murtala, yeah, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't let him fight Murtala. So you don't think so? So you lost faith in the nigga, kind
no, 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 no. I just now agree with the let him build, let him grow, let him get his tools polished.
of. Mm.
I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah, facts, right? That's my take on. That's been my take on that. You
You
gotta let
you
that.
brung you brung me to the other side on that. Cause remember I was like, fuck that shit. I want to see it. But now, man, I had a chance to see him now grab that maturity, put himself now into the main event and didn't drop the ball, man, or lay an egg and had a great performance tonight. And was the upper he had the what you call it? Um He didn't take the low road when they asked him about the situation with Keyshawn and Albright, man. He just said, man, it ain't my no comment. And I think that was a smart thing to do, not even comment about it.
Hey
He just
yo, but
said, shout out to the people in Norfolk, man, that came out to see him. He said, man, I invite y'all out, man, when I have my main event in my own hometown. That
all
was
right, let, let,
smart,
let me
man.
let me
Smart.
see what you guys say. What you guys say about what Melcar says, man? Abdullah showed some new wrinkles in his game. You know, he's showing improvement. I agree. He's definitely showing improvement. That's what I mean. So that's why I said don't push him too fast. Because by the time he's fighting at 147, he will be that elite fighter. But you can't force it. You can't rush it.
Hey, Larry Benson is right. I wasn't gonna bring that. Yeah, Nakataki's a police officer. They had that. He's a police officer in Nabia, I believe.
In what, Africa?
Yeah.
Oh, he was corrupt as hell. African police will rob you, bro.
You been there, right?
I've been to North Africa. I got a lot of homies who from the motherland. They tell me I ain't been to Africa yet because I went to Morocco.
They
So
say they ain't the motherland. They told you
they
they ain't
say
the
you still
motherland.
ain't been to Africa. I'm like, nigga, it's on the continent, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
it is
hell,
what
where you
it
got to go for them to say you official?
is. Sub-Saharan Africa. Sub-Saharan Africa.
Nigga, when they want you in goddamn Sudan and shit.
That's not sub-Saharan Africa. That's Saharan Africa. You got like sub-Saharan Africa is like West Africa, like you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
Ghana,
Ghana and all that.
Nigeria, all that, right? And then you got
Yeah.
East African, Ethiopia. I really do want to see. I love Ethiopian women, man. I really do want to see Ethiopia though. But yo, but that's aside from the point, man. He beat up an African cop. If he ain't no cop in the States, he ain't no cop. You know what I'm saying? And yo, salute the male car X, man. I know them South African cops is vicious. I heard them South African cops is murderers, man.
Yeah, but I would definitely slow roll him right now, man. He's gonna be a good representation, man. I tell you, man, for real. Like you said, clean cut.
But you basically saying keep him away from Tank, keep him away from Shakur. Like, since he showed improvement, right? I want to see him step up against a Murtala or a Zapata. I want to see that actually.
Remember now, he's just 21 now, or 22, or is he 22 now?
But
I
don't,
can't remember.
but don't you want to see? Unless he gonna fight Floyd Schofield, Floyd Schofield ain't gonna fight him. Not yet. Floyd looking at it the same
Won't
way.
you? Okay, no. I want him to fight the number one dude next. The
Who?
dude from Britain, if he can make it happen. The dude from Britain that I was talking about, who's ranked number one at the WBO, because he's number two. The dude from Britain, I forgot his name. See if he can line up something with him. Dude can crack from what they say. What 17 and 0, 15 KOs.
I kind of, I mean, you kind of convinced me too, though. And seeing that he like is made improvement, right? I want to see him step up the level of competition, right? So I
So
want to see that.
you don't went to the other side. Now I'm trying to calm down. Now
Yeah,
you don't went
Birdman
to the
saying
other side.
notes, but Birdman said the British fighter notes. Salute the Birdman, bro.
Oh, salute.
Yeah, but still though, either way, like I want to see him step up the level of competition. If he gonna stay at 35, if you ain't gonna go at the top of the top, Shakur and Tank, at least go for the niggas who going after them. You a contender, right? You a
Yeah.
contender, right? If you can't handle Williams Zepeda, you really not a contender. Zepeda's a gatekeeper right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. But okay, I see what Abdullah's doing. He's gauging Shakur fighters, right?
Yep.
So say if he did do Cepeda next, I wouldn't mind that,
Yeah.
and he beat him worse than what Shakur does. That'll just keep adding to his legacy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. So that if you give him fights like that, then he gets respect. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm impressed and I like the youngin, but I can't respect him beating up featherweights and he a lightweight, right? I know what they were doing. So I'm like, okay, we got that part of the way. We done padded this nigga record. Let's see what he got.
Okay, so since he's part of the ring ambassador, I can see Abdullah fighting Cepeda in one of them Riyadh cards, and if it's top rank, I can see him fighting the dude Noakes, who's ranked number one. They'll pay for that.
Yeah. So man, all these are good fights. These are good fights. Yo, keep it real. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight De Los Santos for Keyshawn's belt.
Mm,
I think he ready.
you think
Y'all
he's ready?
convinced me. Y'all convinced. No, he convinced me tonight, right? What y'all was telling me, and what he did. All right, he ready for the level up, cause he showed improvement. You told me that. You said I want to see his level of competition. And he stepped up the level of competition, and he showed
Hmm.
improvement. So I'm saying, okay, let's see him now. Let's see him go. Let's see him step it up. I would not mind that Edwin De Los Santos fight for Keyshawn's vacant belt.
This is interesting, right? Keyshawn is going up to the 140. His brother just fought at 149, so he gonna see. Is he gonna stay at 40? Is he gonna do what you was talking about? Go to 47.
Keyshawn can pretty much it's open right now. He's just established himself as a wild card, right? So people ain't the top guys ain't gonna really want to fuck with him, right? They want to see how much money can he generate after this. So he got to do it again. He got to do it big. So if you're gonna play, like I say, he want to be Tank. He trying to do a mix of Tank and Mike right now, right? So if he want to do it, he got to fuck people up in the ring. It only works if you beat people up. You can't be winning by decision. You can't be if you getting by on decision. It's got to be a dog fight, right? It's got to be a fight to make them want to see it again. But every fight has to be spectacular. Like I said, you wanted to be Tank. Every Tank fight was a movie. Every Tank fight was a Rocky movie. Down on the cards, right? You need the knockout. He did the shit. Tank's fights were entertaining, and Keyshawn can do that too. That's what he got to bring to the table, man. On the casual level, casual boxing talk, man. I already know he got the skills to do it, but the top brass ain't fucking with him right now. They're gonna be like he's unpredictable, and then they're gonna look to his mental history. Like he's got a mental history. He totally shit the bed at the Scope Center, right? They're gonna talk about that's how these white boys talk in them rooms, bro.
That's
Yeah,
that's
he
that's
was
what
assaulting
that's what I'm
people.
saying.
He was assaulting
That
people after the fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
why you think I said, man? They can get him on the low right now. You can get him on the low behind this mess, man.
you could get him on the low, but he could also be like, well, fuck y'all then, right? I'm going to PBC. Al Heyman to fuck with him. He's actually the perfect PBC fighter.
They need to find. Hey man.
He was shine at PBC.
I don't know, man. Is that a ship you want to jump on right now?
Hey, I'm not turning on Keyshawn, bro. I fuck with the
Oh
nigga.
no, no, no!
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't
Now, I ain't
turning up.
saying
Nah,
you is. I
I
ain't
ain't.
saying you is. People are, man. I'm reading the comments. Niggas is saying he fucked up. He dropped the ball. He fucked up the bet. He did, right? But did he? Because people still fuck. I know if I still fuck with the nigga. If anything, I fuck with him more now. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I think he's gonna increase his fan base.
Damn, he never even defended the belt, Slim. That's I can't. Nah, man. You
Tank
can't do
fan,
all that talking
bro.
and
Tank
never
fans
fight.
gonna love him, bro.
You can't do all
Tank
that
fans
talking
gonna
and
love him.
never fight Santos, man. That still is crazy work right there, man.
Tell
You
tell
did a lot of wolf talking, man, knowing you weren't gonna make that weight.
tell that to the Tank fans, because the Tank fans
That's
are gonna
being
be
a
the ones
bully.
that's gonna
That's being a
support him.
bully. That's being a bully.
Tell that to the Tank fans, because the Tank fans are gonna be the ones that support him. It's gonna be the Tank fans fucking with him.
Hey man,
What?
what's your thoughts on ESPN, man, making excuses for this generation with all this uh weight bullying and not making weight and all this, man.
Same day weigh-ins, bro. I've been saying that. I've been saying they got to go back to same day. And I used the fight, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler. Them niggas weighed in the day of the fight. They weighed in the day of the fight. And they rehydration clause, their rehydration time was from that point till fight night. Go eat, enjoy. You about to fight in a few hours.
Man, it's very few fighters who actually fight at their weight, like Javante Tank Davis. We remember you did a bit, man. You got videos from back in the day talking about that shit, man. Javante Tank Davis is the what
The
the
bully of the weight bullies. He's the bully
yeah.
of the weight bullies.
Go
And he
back
said,
and look at that video he did probably what was that 2 years ago or a year ago?
see, like people don't even realize, like, that's why I fuck with Tank, right? He was exposing this shit from day one. He was like, yo, I don't trust that snack shit, right? I don't trust that shit. Manny Pacquiao and them niggas be on mysteriously raising up real fast, right? I don't trust no Saudi billionaires trying to sneak me out of my position, dangling 20 million in my face, right? I move how I want to move, right? I make money, right? I knock niggas out. I learned from Floyd Mayweather. I don't need none of y'all niggas telling me what great is, right? Floyd schooled me what greatness is. Knock niggas out and get paid millions of dollars. That's greatness, right? Fuck the belts, right? I mean, that's Tank Davis, right? So he has a fan base that rocks with that type of shit. That's for the OGs. That's an Allen Iverson type of fan base. Niggas didn't care that Iverson wasn't winning no rings, right? Niggas didn't care that Iverson is shooting the ball 50 times,
But
right?
is he there yet, though? Is he there yet? That's what I'm saying. Is he there yet? He didn't give himself a chance to even get to that, man. Like, it's like he exploded before our eyes, man. Like the motherfucker just like a ticking time bomb and said, boom! Just blew everything up, man. I was like, what is he doing?
That's what it looks like now, right? But what I'm telling you is, I said all that to say this, right? He's going to have a fan base that's going to support him no matter what he does. His next fight's going to make money. And especially if he beats the nigga up. The worse he beats the nigga up, the more they're going to want to see the next fight.
Hey, man, he going to have to fight Albright next fight. We already know this. Man, if that lawsuit is coming, Slim. He put a knot on that dude head.
But put it like this.
Allegedly somebody put a knot on it.
If it ain't no Jake Paul clause in that contract to where like you can't throw uppercuts and you can't knock me out, right? That'll be an entertaining fight.
I guess it's a generational thing. I grew up with fighters, man, that really wanted them belts, man. So I that's part of the era. I know I'm an old head.
But see, like nobody don't want to hear about that shit, man.
I know, man. That's
nobody
why I
don't want to hear
like
about
talking
that
like
shit.
an old head. That's why
And
I
I'm
don't even
from
like
that
talking.
generation. I don't want to hear about that shit, bro. Like
I know.
I'm into what's popping right now. Like I actually like these new fighters right now. I'm not sitting back and watching Tank Davis fight and like, damn man, I miss Sugar Ray Leonard days. Nah, I enjoy watching the Tank Davis fight. I enjoy watching the Keyshawn fight. Believe it or not, I enjoy watching the Shakur fight because I enjoy watching boxing, right? So I ain't mad at these young fighters. I don't know why y'all niggas hate these young niggas, man. They doing what they do in their way.
Hey, man, salute to Charlie, man. Lamont gonna beat the brakes off Tank. Facts.
Name me somebody Lamont has beat the brakes off of.
Tank last fight.
No, he won the fight. He beat the brakes off Tank.
Had him
Y'all acting like this nigga
had him
massacred
going
Tank.
to his knee. Had him going out the ring, man, trying to tag Coach Calvin to tag him in, man. Tag me, Coach.
Yeah, all that happened, right? But what didn't happen is he beat the brakes off of Tank. He won the boxing match, in my
Yeah, he
opinion,
beat
right?
the brakes off of him.
Prove it. How did he beat the brakes off of him?
Well,
Define beat the brakes off somebody. Define beat like what Brian Norman Jr. did to Santillion. He beat the brakes off of that off a dude, man. He beat the brakes off of him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What Lamont Roach Jr. did was not that.
I don't care what you say. He beat the brakes off.
Yeah, but you sound like you glazing at that point, right?
Now I'm
Zero
glazing.
glazing, man.
Oh
Like,
man,
yo, that's
that's
the
that
one
bull.
thing. Like,
That's
I'm a
that
Tank
bull.
fan, right? But I don't be glazing the nigga. like I'll call the nigga Hollywood Tank when he doing crazy work. Right? Real talk. I'll laugh at the nigga when he getting his hair permed and shit. I'll laugh at the nigga when he talking about he just got his hair done. Right? I'll clown the nigga. You know what I'm saying? You could like the fighter without glazing him, bruh. He did not beat the brakes off a Tank, bruh.
Man, he beat the brakes off of him.
All right, so you happy with glazing? That's cool. Yo, get that nigga some Krispy Kremes, bruh. Yo, bring that nigga some Krispy Kremes for the interview, bruh. Yeah, because back in reality, he's got to outbox Tank, right? But the people don't want to see that shit. Nobody want to see him outbox Tank Davis.
That's right, man. That's right, Shamar Rashad. Tank got smoked.
Yeah, he lost the boxing match, in my opinion, as well.
He got
But
smoked.
these niggas are saying he got the brakes beat off of him, though. Yo, Shamar, they're literally saying, like, they're saying, I don't know what fight they saw, but they're saying he got the brakes beat off of him by Lamont Roach.
The
To me,
brakes
that's
beat off, man.
ridiculous.
The brakes beat off of him, Slim.
Look, yo, check what Larry Benson's saying, man. He giving a more logical
Hold up,
definition.
man.
Bro.
Hold up. I need my glasses at the. Damn, it's 2:00 a.m. East Coast time, man. 2 a.m. Damn. All right, let me see what he say. All right, Larry Benson, that was the best fight I've seen that was going back and forth, but the rematch will really show what's better. I got Tank if he got Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny in the corner. If not, I don't know. That's a big question mark. Who is he gonna have in this corner? Is it gonna be Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny? I wonder.
Charlie saying Tank can't hurt Lamont. Lamont got his number. So, I mean, that might be true. That might be true, but Lamont can't really hurt Tank, though. You know what I'm saying? Tank got the best chin in boxing. Lamont can outbox him. That's obvious. That which he proved that.
Hey,
Yeah,
when we get
Shamar
it,
Rashawn, beats the brakes off of him was a little far-fetched. My man.
I gotta put an extra on. I got to put the extra on.
Yo, Max Mill. Yeah, he's just matched up better, but Tank should be able to take him out next. I got Tank in that for real.
Oh yeah, I remember I was telling you. I told you Frank Martin pressed up on Keyshawn today.
Yeah, Frank want that smoke. Frank want that smoke. The Cuban kid want that smoke too.
Who?
Cruz.
Well, he got to put
Andy
himself.
Cruz.
He got to put himself in that position though. But now, shit, look like Key moving on. He big, man. Key is big.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Larry Benson. Okay, I got to ask Larry Benson this, right? Because we've been talking about this for a while. Tank, he said Tank losing by decision in the fight, not bad, but if he gets knocked out, that's worse.
Tank's not
Okay,
losing unless he gets knocked out. Yo, Larry Benson. Tank not losing unless Lamont can knock him out. Lamont Roach Jr. got 10 knockouts in what, 26 fights or 27 fights?
27. I got to. We got to ask
He's
Lamont that
got
one.
10 knockouts in 27 fights.
We
That
got to
nigga
ask
ain't
Lamont
knocking
that.
Tank Davis out, bruh. So that ain't happening. And right now, it's too much money. If Tank loses to this boring ass nigga that can box by decision and walks away with Tank Davis's belt, he walks away with the PBC. It's a wrap on the PBC. They will only have David Benavidez, my nigga. They will only have David Benavidez. It's a wrap on the PBC if Tank loses to Lamont Roach.
Damn.
I mean, anybody disagree? I mean, like,
We
keep
got
it
we got
real.
to ask Lamont that when he come on. We got to ask Lamont that, right? You like, look, Slim. Do you think you can really win by decision?
You tell a nigga straight up, man. It's no way unless you knock this man out. I seriously doubt they're gonna let you destroy the PBC, bro. I seriously doubt that. And if they do, I'll be surprised. And I'll be like, yo, PBC had a nice ride. They had a nice. It was fun while it lasted, niggas.
That's so. What makes you take? Yeah, I'm gonna ask him that. What makes you taking this rematch?
Larry Benson know what's up. Tank doesn't get knocked out. He's not losing no fights, bro, especially to Lamont Roach.
That's one of my questions. I'm gonna ask Lamont, man. What's making you take the rematch?
Who Lamont signed to?
His own joint. No excuse for motions.
And who he co-promote with? Because
Um,
Devin Haney Productions would like sign with Matchroom or Golden Boy. It didn't matter, or Top Rank
got partnership with what's the joint I said? The new joint, Red Box. Not what's the box?
or Pro Box.
Pro Box.
And so Amazon about to drop boxing. You know that, right?
I saw that.
Yeah. And Tank Davis is pretty much all they got. He's all
Facts.
they got, bro. Him and David Benavidez.
Why you think he gonna hook up with Paul over there on that Netflix?
The bank,
No, no, I
economics.
said, I said, why you think that's why? I'm just saying. I'm like, shit. Why you think he going over there Netflix with the money at?
Oh, you ain't asking. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
rhetorical question. Oh, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was rhetorical. Like, nigga, that's why he going over to the fucking with
Oh,
Jake
okay.
Paul money.
Yeah, facts. So I mean, like the Lamont Roach thing is just to make me shine a little harder when I go over there. So Tank believes he gonna go in there and put the beats on Lamont, even if he don't knock him out. He wants to show people that he could beat him.
Even if you ain't got Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny.
He don't want to fuck. He ain't fucking with them niggas, man. That's what it is.
That is crazy to me, man. That shit is crazy to me, man.
It ain't personal though. Apparently, it ain't personal. Yo, Charlie saying he should take a page out of Tank should take a page out of Canelo's book and just sign short-term deals with various promoters. Yeah, they got that from Devin Haney.
Jack said Lamont not a draw, never was, never will. Tank is a cash cow. Tank will stop him in 9. I doubt it.
Yo, salute to Jack, man. Facts. I got Tank stopping him, bro. I got Tank. It's no way Tank loses that fight, even if Lamont manages to go the distance. Like,
you got stoppage though. You got it by
it's
stoppage.
suicide. It's
You got it by
suicide.
stoppage.
Giving Lamont Roach that fight, you got to beat the champ, bro. It's so many different excuses you could fall back on for robbing him if he should have won. It's like, nah, he didn't take it to the champ. You got to beat the champ. Just say that. And all that means is this nigga make too much money to lose to that nigga. It ain't like PBC got Keyshawn Davis signed, right? And they got him versus Tank. And now it's a fair fight, right? Because no matter who wins, they win. It ain't like that. They'll let Keyshawn beat him if they got him signed, right? And if Keyshawn is big enough, they're gonna have to let Keyshawn beat him no matter who he with.
You're right. No matter what he did tonight, even though we're talking as far as like corporate sponsors and all that, him dropping the bag, and as far as him letting people down, at the same time, boxing and Turkey are used to stuff like this. They're gonna use this as one of the things to push Keyshawn, like you said.
The thing, all right, about Keyshawn, right? It's like, I'm telling you why I ain't gonna turn on him. Cause like everybody about to turn on him, right? You about to see mad YouTubers, right? That was bigging him up. They gonna be on some them white people ain't gonna like that. You done messed up the money. You done scared the white people, right? That always happen when you see black people become niggas. It happens. Like Boondocks, right? Nigga moments. That's why the Boondocks is classic satire, bro. Like for real, man. Cause like it can happen to any black person, especially a black man, but black women nowadays too. They could turn into a nigga on you, right? It depends on how you push them and what they did it about. And what Keyshawn and his brothers did, they turned into niggas on some bullshit. So that means that's just how they roll, right? You ain't got to pull that out of them. That's just how they get down. You feel me? So that's what they showed me. So that's what it is. All these niggas about to turn on Key. I'm like, nah, fuck it. People get scared when they see black people turn to niggas, right? And they're like, ooh, these white people gonna be mad. You ain't gonna get no money. Oh, man, fuck that. Fuck. Hey, Key, I fuck with you, nigga. I'm rocking with Key, man. I'm rocking with Keyshawn Davis, man. That's my nigga, man. I was supporting him before the crazy shit. I'm gonna support him now.
I need to sit down with him.
I nigga don't fuck with you, man. You already know, man. Man, Virginia niggas, man. He say he don't fuck with you. It's a rap.
I forgot about this shit. That shit ain't my fault.
Yeah. About to see Tank come out. Yeah. Yo, Max Mills say Tank about to pull up with a can of Raid.
Y'all wildin', man. Y'all, I don't know, man.
Tank about to pull up with a can of Raid, bruh, in his left hand.
Shit, man. When they gonna make that official announcement on that motherfucker? We know what's happening. Fuck, I'm asking Lamont when we come. I'm like, nigga, they got a date for this shit.
Yo, Max Mill. Yo, real Max Millie. Facts, man. Max Millie. Nigga time is what they fear. They like, yo, we can't have him turning into a nigga again. Like, we can't have that, man. Like, they're afraid of shit like that.
Yo, man, you can tell he don't smoke no weed no more, yo. Everything irritates him. Everything irritates him, man.
Yeah. So I
He
mean,
go from 0 to 100 real quick, man.
crashing out. It's like, yo, people gotta fuck with casual boxing talk, man. We ghostwriting the game. We put niggas on the shit before they find out that shit be true. We was warning y'all niggas that this dude's a crash out, bruh. We warned y'all niggas. Timestamp. Yeah. But yo, man, like I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I say, man, Abdullah Mason showed up and showed out. Larry Benson, Key be eating his nails. Yeah, man. Yo, the Joker, man. That nigga the Joker, bruh. Telling y'all, yo, Cool ain't never gonna fight that man. Cool ain't never gonna fight that man. And it ain't cause they friends. I don't give a fuck what Shakur say. Shakur ain't gonna never fight Keyshawn Davis, and it's not because they friends, bruh. Yo, boxing with 2-4. If Keyshawn would have did this without his brother losing to the nigga, it would have been cool. Just imagine. He smacked SGA after getting eliminated. Just took like a sore loser, man. Yeah, man. Nigga shit. That shit was embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was embarrassing. But it was funny. So you know it was funny as fuck. And like the cringier it got, the funnier it got. Yo, that wasn't no random altercation, bruh. They was plotting. They was plotting in the ring. Like when I saw them niggas gathered in the ring, you seen Keyshawn like doing the Birdman hand rub, doing like this, like looking over niggas, like he looking for somebody. I'm like, yo, it's not about to be anything good that's about to happen from this. It's like they had that look, bruh. Them niggas was up to something. Yeah, we live in the room tonight, man. Yo, salute to you, genius, man. Respect, King. Yeah, yeah. That facts, yo. Anthony Robinson, yo, it was coming, bruh. It was coming. They ain't like that shit. They ain't like that, and especially like the way my man Nuri fought him, man. He was he was fighting them dirty. He started showboating on him. In their hometown, man, he was rubbing it in. Younger couldn't take it. Emotionally weak. Keyshawn's brother is emotionally weak. You're an emotionally weak man, bruh. You can be easily manipulated. Yeah, man. Like I say, that still was some fuck shit. Like I'm laughing at it, but it was some fuck shit. Yo, Anthony Robinson, for real, man. Not surprised. Got to calm down. Yeah, man. It's like, yo, if Youngin don't learn how to control his emotions, like nothing good's gonna come of that being like that, bruh. Nothing good's gonna come of being like that, man. You lost a boxing match, bruh. You got embarrassed in your hometown. You lost a boxing match. Be a man about it, bruh. Be a man about it, bruh. Come on, man. Yo, it's been real, man. Been up here like 80 minutes tonight. I'm gonna keep doing these lives at night, man. The rooms be lighting up. But yo, peace out. Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan, aka the ghostwriter of boxing, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.